Ahoy there, I'm Tiny Pirate and welcome to Interstellar Transport Company. This is a business simulation set in space. We're shipping goods around and we can do a few cool things. First of all, we can do a multiplayer, which I don't expect anyone's playing right now, but that's kind of a cool idea. Yeah, it's pre-release, no one's playing. There will be people playing once the game releases on about August 16. So you can play multiplayer, which I think is fun for business games. Kind of a gentle competition between buddies, can be amusing. You can play single player. And we're going to play a new predefined game. I can do a custom game with different sized galaxy and universe, but actually I'm going to do a single player normal game in the normal universe because I want to show you kind of cool stuff. United Pirate Service. United Parcel Service. Okay, we'll do that. So UPS it is. And we're going to be shipping goods around the solar system. So the game starts us off with a look around of the local sector, I guess you could say. Each one of these worlds and solar systems is modeled after how we think solar systems are. So big planets, well, there's possibly good local planets. Is that a kind of an ocean planet there next to that red dwarf star? Who knows? Anyway, we can possibly find out one day. If you play long enough, you can go and send goods all over these systems. But for now, we're stuck in Sol, in our own solar system. Here we have the Earth and the Moon. Obviously Mercury, there are a lot of people on Earth and 6 million on the Moon and a few on Mars, but not that many yet, but colonies will open up. In particular, I'm keeping an eye out for Europa. That's one that comes up. If I can head over here to Jupiter. Where are you, Europa? Europa does get colonized fairly promptly. I could, if I wanted to, spend basically more than all of my money and subsidize a colony there, which I imagine is good investment, because you do have to worry about things like reputation and how much you are, how popular you are on the planets you work. That's part of the game I don't fully understand yet, but that's okay. We've got an office here, adds to our planetary reputation. Somewhere else we'll have a large maintenance shed to repair our ships, and we want to start basically buying at least one gate on where are we? Come back here. Well, at least one gate on Earth, and then we want to hop over to the Moon. I want to buy a gate on the Moon as well. Do we have... So there's a large rare resource mine, and I can actually add to these things myself. Oh, come back, Moon. I want to add a office, and I think that's what I'm going to add straight away. Adds to our reputation. Do I want to upgrade it? I don't think so right now. So we've got an office there. Still got the game paused, so we can get a head start on the AI. I could... Is there anything else that would be useful to think about adding? Taxi service moves goods around faster. A machinery factory would be good. It uses rare resources, and this place makes rare resources. But it's super expensive, we can't afford it. So it's going to be back to planning our first route. So this is where we manage our routes. I want one between... actually, just go back. Between Earth... And I'm going to add one over here. So you don't have to worry too much about individual prices. I think they are exposed, but what I worry about here is that the Earth has got very strong demand for raw minerals, raw materials and rare resources, whereas it's supplying food and water and a bit of consumer goods. Whereas, of course, as you might imagine, the Moon has very high demand for water and food, supplies rare resources and raw materials. That looks like a really good option, doesn't it? So what I'm going to do is I can set these different stops to do things. Wait for full load, I think is what I'm going to do for food. And I'm going to do other dry goods here. So that's just food on this planet. And on Luna, I want you to pick up rare resources. Wait for full load, or raw materials, wait for full load. And I'll show you why, because when we come to build a ship, I'm going to purchase one now. I'm going to get something big. When we purchase, do I want to go the whole hog for this big ship? When we purchase a ship, we can set what kind of stuff the ship will carry, which I think makes the game really interesting. You got to think quite carefully about how you fit your ships out. So do I want to go for this really super expensive ship? I'm kind of inclined to be perfectly frank. Hang on, what size is the spaceport here? I think it's size... okay, I can actually just see it here in the mouse over. Spaceport size 6, so that's good to know. That is plenty big. So I could actually purchase something massive. which would amuse me. That's really expensive. That's a bit better, I think. I could produce something a little smaller, but I do want something with a bit of chunk to it. I'm going to fill it with a bunch of space for dry goods. Do I want a bit less? Dry hopper. I'm going to put some of that in. So as you can see, I can take raw materials home with this, and with this one I can take food over and bring back rare resources. So I might do it like that. And it's going to launch immediately. Earth Lunar Supply, order ship. So now that the ship's being ordered, it will take a few days for it to come. And I'm going to call this one Dry Goods. Dry Goods 1. And that's going to be that. It's on Earth Lunar Supply. And now we just kind of need to wait a little bit and let this thing play through. Let's give it a bit of speed. Over time, you see interesting things like there's a dilithium crystals mine, and let's have a look. I think there's some availability here they talk about. There's actually no, actually I don't know if there is raw materials, planetary size, no dilithium on the moon, but there is on other systems. Okay, so here we go, and I guess that's where we see. Is that us? I guess that's where we see... Oh, the name didn't stick. Alright, cool. It's started launching. So that's where you will see, like, in the future, traveling to other systems with dilithium crystals and upgraded ships. So, dry goods. We're very exciting in naming our ships. And let me see what's on it. It has loaded with 15 of 15 of dry goods and 15 food. So I think that's probably all food. That's probably 30 tons of food. And when it lands, that's going to make us some money. Not much, to be fair, but it's gonna... Wow, that's quite a bit going back. So the food going over is not worth very much, but the raw resources coming back, worth quite a bit. And I can see profit here will start to climb. Do I want to have two ships doing this route? I think I do. So I've ordered another ship, and profitability will go down because of that. What I could do is... One of the things I think I will do is build a taxi service here. So I will put it... Small security, small what is that? Small, large machinery factory? Really? Who is building a machinery factory? Wow, those are expensive. Taxi service, for example, will 85% off base loading, unloading time for all of your ships docked to this planet. So that could be quite nice. Speed things up a little bit. I am conscious, I don't want to overcommit. I have lost games because I bought too many ships and they were waiting around for the full shipment of stuff to happen. Okay, so ship 5, dry goods 2. Losing money on food? Really? Let's have a look. Food supply is low, and they've still got a lot of demand there, but it's probably still better than not having... Let me just check that. Oh no, that seems okay. And the route itself is making us money. That's fine. What I want to think about is what we would do for, say, Mars. So Mars has high demand for machinery, food, and water. Food and water aren't worth very much money. Not for a little ship to go that far, I don't think. I wonder if Elon's thought about that. Machinery, there is actually 540 tons on this planet. And what you can do is, even if I don't have a spaceport, I can actually set up a route that goes from Earth, add stop Earth, add stop Mars, and I could specify what I want to load and unload, but I'm actually not going to bother because I have a very simple ship in mind, and it's these one-way ships. So these ships go one way. I'm going to just give it machinery storage. They go one way, and they going to put Earth Mars Direct, launch immediately, and you can just queue up a lot of them, and when they get to the other end, they are disposed of, so they're quite cheap. So as long as I make more than 2,000 per trip, I'm gonna just let that one get most of the way there, and then I'm gonna duplicate it and see how it does. So, wow, 8,000. This is very profitable over here. There are a lot of other shipping companies going. I'm gonna order another duplicate ship now, so I can just watch this one. So these little one-way ships just crash into the surface, or I suppose land, deliver their 20 tons of machinery, and help this place develop. I think this is development level, and wow, they are so poor right now. Oh, that was all right. So let's queue up a bunch of them and help Mars develop. Now there is starting to be some colonial interest in going to Mars as well. Now what I don't understand is how profitable would it be to deliver colonists to Mars. Five of them. I think we'll take maybe one less normal. 3 coach, 3 coach, 3 business. Oh, business takes up more. First class takes up more room. Earth Mars direct, order ship. Let's see what a couple of those do. How are the routes looking? Well, we've queued up a ton of ships, so it's not very profitable yet. But 3,200, I mean, that's a little bit of money each time. So you have all the passengers on board. Do you have a full load? You actually do. So I might just order one more. How are we looking? They're making a ton of money. Oh, good. That Earth Mars Direct is profitable. Oh, did we stop? Okay, so we've got this duplicate ship. I'll just have a look at what it's like. Are you going to make me good money? I think that was good money. Okay, cool. Spaceport on Mars has been upgraded. You guys, let's duplicate you. 1,600, 1,300. Oh, demand for colonists must be falling. Machinery is still very high. Consumer goods, food, water. Raw materials. How much is piled up there? Not very much at all. There's still not much point in working on Mars. 1,000. That's not great. But I think I'll just get into this. I wish I could store these. Actually, it would be a good idea if I could store these as like a preset. Now, launch immediately. Earth Mars Direct. Order ship. Let's just... There we go. We've got a bunch of them going. It's a massive fleet of machinery coming out to Mars. That should help its development chug along. And population is now over 1 million people. That's pretty fantastic. It might be time to consider buying up here. Or could we... machinery factory, too expensive. I can't see any raw resource production. I think we just need to wait for the population to go up. Once the population goes up, I expect... Here come all the ships. Once that goes up, I expect we'll see more raw materials produced. And we'll be able to do like a 2-way shipping system. 1,300? That's actually not that great. I don't think that made us as much money as I'd hoped. 2 stops, 30 ships. I kind of think it's lying. Profit, this year's profit, 20,000. I'm not convinced it's telling the truth. 122, I feel like we just want to leave Mars for now. Famine on Mars? Oh, refugees. Oh, so... Oh, they are really short on food. I kind of feel bad for them. So, 34 units of refugees. Now, if I remember correctly... refugees can come... where do they come in at? I'm going to try and remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure refugees can come in as those sort of dry goods. They just get shipped, yeah, as a purple dry good. So I'm going to build a ship route. Is it going to be this one? I think it is. We're going to take food and dry goods there. Bring back... So what have we got? Let me have a look. I'm just having a check. We've got machinery is... Oh, it's just waiting. No wonder the prices dropped. They just can't even use all the machinery. I just dumped. I just covered the planet in factories, just raining from orbit. Raw materials, consumer goods is a little bit... Rare resources. I could bring back... Yeah, let's see if this works. Earth Mars Direct, launch immediately. Material, yeah. I don't want to overcommit on Mars. It could get very expensive if we screw this one up, right? I will need to, however, purchase a gate. And do I want to purchase an office as well? I think a local office makes sense. Where are you, Mars? Oh, lost money. It's just regular fees. Is there anything else worth building here? Dilithium factory. So we don't need a machinery factory. The planet is coated in machinery, so interesting how demand is still high. I think they know they want it, they just haven't got it yet. Is this our ship 48? So yes, let's have a look. It's full of food And I think it's just 20 tons of food with space on the way back for resources. So I'm going to call this... come here, game. What do we call this? Mars rover. Why not? So that's on the Mars route. Could have possibly gone for a bigger ship. But I don't mind not. Yeah, I mean, if we'd gone for this one... Oh, this is a new one. I don't know if you saw that alert come up, but we actually have a new ship available, which is crazy. These guys are still making money, I think. Just going to let this one come in. So ships, they're waiting for a full load. This is where things get a little bit tricky. Deliver water to Luna? I'll check that out in a second. So are we going to make good money on this route? Not really. But are we bringing back refugees? We've got 10 units of everything plus... Oh, I see. So there's 10 units of foodstuffs, I think, plus 10 units of dirty dirt. So that's not too bad. Now, is there... Come over here. So, the Mars, do you still have a subsidy running? It says how much water is waiting on the planet. That seems like a lot. Production consumption is way high. Would it be worth creating a... like some kind of... I'm not sure. What is it telling me here? I don't know. Our company reputation is good. I did see that though, 73%. So we have only one gate here because we don't need that many. Ships waiting for a full load. Really? That's kind of a worry. A 0 of 10. I don't know what I think about that. How much would it be to build, just purchase the one-way ship and just give it storage, Earth lunar supply, launch immediately. I'm going to order one more and just see. Slow things down a bit. Where's our ship? Launching immediately. Oh wow, actually that was very profitable. So I think we're just going to order a bunch of those. Is it going to stay profitable? That's the question. I don't know if it will. 3,000 something. That was fine. And come on, more ships. Oh, we spent them all. Okay, so that's fine, I suppose. Would there be much good in transporting more than that? Because dilithium fuel or water, there's a lot of demand there, but can't do much once the water is shipped. There's a fair amount of water kicking around though. Maybe I'll buy a smallish ship. Actually, maybe I'll just buy one of these. We're just going to load it with water. Actually, you know what? I think we're just going to do a water carrier. Yeah. Wow, how much is it? Is it really 140? 149. That's a little rich even for me. 114 on the other hand? No, I think we're going to go not crazy tiny pirate. We run out of money, we lose the game. Earth lunar supply. Got it. So this one is going to be Flying Gourd. There we go. It's a flying, water-bearing spaceship of fun. Okay, so, bam. Let's see what happens with this. It's going to launch relatively soon, I hope. Okay, I think we did okay. I think I just saw like 4,000 ship. 8,000 money is starting to flow. Now, do we need more space on this planet? I suspect so. $220 point. It's a lot of cents to worry about. That's fine. So, what about taxi services just to speed up shipping? Do they even have much? They've got... there's not much on this planet, which is a real pain. A rare resources mine I would like to save for. Our local office... I think we'll go for the taxi service. That should help things tick along a little bit more. I'd like to get some more resources flowing on this planet, but That way we'll make more money, I think, shipping them. Now you're waiting for a hangar space, aren't you? Because we're very short of that here. Yeah, we shouldn't be having only one on each system. Okay, 245,000. I'm going to keep an eye on that. So I'm looking at our flying gourd, and it's actually making quite a bit of money. So I might order a duplicate. I can see here the other two are doing fine. The Mars rover is doing okay, but I consider this a service to humanity. We're shipping a lot of useful food and what have you onto Mars, and if people do want to come back as refugees, we can take them. We're not making tons, but this guy, this water carrier is doing very good. So we're getting another one of those. Give it a fancy name as well. Hip flask. There we go. We're getting a bit more creative with our names now. Hopefully we'll make good money. 131,000 and climbing. Do we need? I think we need possibly 2,240 a month or whatever it was. Yes, I actually do think we need one more. And on Earth, yeah, I think we absolutely want one more. Now I could, if I want, upgrade spaceport and what have you, which is kind of fun. I can check the build menu. Is there anything else I want to work on? Machinery factory is very good. No, I can't travel yet. We don't have dilithium technology. Now, we have a ship going to and from Mars. I want to see where it is. Where are you? Spaceport on Luna has been upgraded yet again. That's fine. So where are you, Mars rover? Center camera. Still on the planet? What are you doing on the planet? You are in transit. Center camera. Don't know what you're waiting for. Possibly more people to get on. Okay, I saw a little bit of a loss of money there, but I'm hoping it's not too extreme. I think it's mostly positive. I think sometimes there just aren't enough resources on this planet for us to ship home, which is a real concern. And I'm having a hard time getting enough, or seeing enough factories or what have you produced to get more up. Can we own a rare resources mine? Company reputation, up to where rare resources. It's not a bad idea. I need to wait for this money to go up a little bit more. I want to be a little bit more future-proof before we do that. And, oh wow, the flying gourd, whatever it is making a ton of money. I'm really reluctant to get more of those ships because I think it could be very unprofitable. Meanwhile, subsidize rare resources mine. Oh, reputation is too low? Oh no. Where is our office? Let's upgrade our office. Will not allow. Our reputation is too low. Upgrade spaceport, 91,000. Damn it. Okay, I want something for my reputation. Where are you? Small taxi service. It doesn't seem to. Yeah, it messes with my reputation, and I'm not sure why. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. I'm gonna accept another gate, so we're never waiting here. And what could I build? Company reputation. These are not seeming not good for reputation, which I don't quite get. No, too low. Upgrade spaceport. 91,000. Nope, they still don't like us, which is a real shame. So why won't they like us here? 70% company reputation? We're doing pretty fine. Over here, 74%. That seems a little extreme, like we're being punished for something we haven't done. What about a machinery factory? Could we put one down here? Rare resource to create. It doesn't produce rare resources here. There's high demand, so it seems a little pointless. And upgrade this office. I think we can upgrade that office. Produces security. There is no dilithium here, I don't think. So, yeah, I think we're just going to have to wait and see if our reputation will go up a little bit more. Meanwhile, I've noticed people are traveling out here to Mars. Is anyone going further afield yet? No other colonies have been founded. But I see that well, what am I saying? I'm lying. Europa has a colony on it. It has a fine colony, high demand for a lot of stuff, but very few people. We could send some shipments of people out there, which might help. Do we want to upgrade the spaceport? I don't know. I think I'll send a shipment. I'm going to send some people out there. So we need a new route. We are going to add a stop. Earth? No, Earth. Where are you, Earth? Add a stop. Europa. And then the ships will be able to figure it out themselves. Purchase new ship. 5 business class. Oh, alright, first class seating is fine. Okay, and we're going to send you to Earth Europa. Launch immediately. I think I will duplicate this ship a few times. And we'll send those out. Yeah, so if I have one other message for the developers, I've been chatting to them a little bit. My other message would be, please let us sort of bookmark or save a ship style as a template so I can just order more of them. Because I'm going to send out these ships now, and I'm not sure that they will do very well. How are these guys doing? Mars rover is currently about to lose money, which is a bit of a worry. I think if its profitability goes down, I will sell it. Yeah, I'm doing a favor to Mars, but I'm still a businessman, right? Not here to make friends. Meanwhile, Luna, why won't you let me? I'm gonna build something. Let me put on a rare resource. No, that's crazy. How much do I have to have? So, oh look, machinery, food and water are being subsidized. That's good to know. And that's probably one of the reasons we're doing well. And on Europa, no subsidies yet. Do I want to upgrade the spaceport for 45,000? That seems like a cheap investment. I feel like we could really own this place, but there isn't much money in it. There's not really anyone there yet. Oh wow, we had pirates? Where was that? Ship 89? Were they attacking all our colonists? Where were space pirates out here? Center camera. Really? You poor buggers. You're crammed into this rubbish crate. You're getting smashed by stuff. Were you actually full? Yes, you were. Very good. So, here we go. They're coming in to land on Europa. Crash land. What a strange place to choose to live. Oh, making no money? Bonk. Oh, that was alright. Oh, they're actually pretty profitable. Duplicate ship. Yeah, we can build a few of those. Build up this planet. And do I want... Oh, someone's already purchased that one. I'm going to purchase that one just to buy the local market there. I'm going to put a local market down, or a local office down, just to keep the place ticking. And ships are coming in to Europa. I like how this looks. I mean, I think the game looks really pretty. It's straightforward, but great. Oh, that's not super profitable anymore. And that was the fee I think we just saw. They want machinery, food and water. Okay, so I think what we need to do, and it's pretty obvious, is to food and water, and launch immediately Earth Europa Direct, and duplicate that, and maybe we'll do one which is just machinery, and order that ship. Okay, that's a ton of them. That should be profit for us. So I'm looking at Europa and there, look, there's 90,000 people trying to leave, 100,000 people trying to leave. Look, I'm trying as best as I can. I've got, what have I got? More people arriving. But don't worry, after them is a ton of food. It's blipping like that because we shipped so much stuff all at once, I think. These guys are coming in and they're bringing big piles of food as well. So a lot of stuff landed there. Do they have anything waiting? Raw materials? There just isn't very much. I mean, I wish. Machinery, a security service? It's a lot of money, and I can't afford it right now. We're just going to have to take our chance with space pirates. Hard to believe that there would be space pirates. Where would they hide? No one lives anywhere on these systems. These are like a very empty universe right now. I want to see a whole bunch of money go zip. Wow, I think that was profitable, but everything landed at once, so I can't really tell. Seems to think I lost money on that. I don't know. I know... Actually, let's have a look. Well, there's no more refugees. They've got food and water hanging around. So I think what I'm going to do is order some more food and water ships to go direct. 5 food, 5 water, go Earth Europa direct. That's 7 of them. And then what I want to do is order some that are just machinery, because I think that's where the rest of the money is. There are subsidies on machinery to go out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wow, that's a lot of money. That is quite a bit of money. Okay, so they're all going to come out in a big mass. And we're supporting the development of the solar system, right? We've got to be a bit Elon Musk about this thing. Not all of it can be about money. The survival of the species is at stake. I mean, look at this guy. He just flew through Jupiter and out the other side. He's not very smart. So, yeah. 2 million people, though. No one trying to flee. Big demand for machinery. 54 units per bit of machinery is pretty good. So I think we'll just leave those to trickle on in. It's a bit tricky early on when the systems aren't developed, because you can't really bring anything back. You don't really want anything from them. Do we have any chance of putting anything on this planet now? Yes, we got the rare resources mine. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I hope that gives us a monopoly on producing the damn stuff. Because, you know, we want it to be ours. Sizable upgrade. I don't mind. I think this is going to be a really nice money spinner for us. I think we're just going to leave that at that. So I think it's probably time that I pause this game. Oh, famine on Mars. We'll help them out in the next episode maybe. If you've enjoyed this, let me know. It's a bit unusual for me to play a game like this. I'm not normally a big tycoon kind of guy, but I just really like the kind of detail, kind of interesting realism angle on this, the real worldness of it. There's all the food, or no, machinery and food flying through the air. So I just like that quite a bit. If you've enjoyed it too, yeah, just let me know. Tell me if you want more. Give me a hearty ahoy for more United Pirate Services. Or tell me, nah, you've seen enough. Let me know what you think. I've been Tiny Pirate. Good night.